let's start with some pitch shots. A few of you are playing full shots and all sorts of weird things from this sort of area. A great shot to use is from this distance. You can play the shot from many different ways. I set the green speed at 12 here, by the way, so it's a normal sort of speed. First way to play this sort of shot is to just ding a little pitch up there. Watch this with a 22-yard wedge. That is just going to roll up there and it'll almost drop in the hole. Yep. Nice, easy way to play that. Another way to play it is with a flop. I'm not going to quite reach this with the... Actually, I will reach it with this if I don't play any spin at all. If I don't play any spin on this, it should end up about right. On the flop, you have to aim a couple of grids to the left. You just do. It always sets off to the right. So if you hit a shot like that, you see that'll end up somewhere near the hole. And that is a really useful shot out of the rubbish, and out of any thick rough. I'm just going to pitch this up to here. 7's going to be about there. Now these ones are really makeable. These are the ones I want you to concentrate on. Anything below 17 yards, anything below sort of 21, you really ought to be fancying your chances of holding. You need to play a fraction of wind, but not a lot. And my personal preferred way of playing these is to play them around about half spin. You want the ball to be rolling as it reaches the hole. And 15 slightly uphill, it's going to be about there. There you go. Easy. So you can see the idea is to just get the ball rolling towards the hole. Now we have, I've forgotten about what happens when you hole out. When you hole out, it takes you away from the green and you have to start the round again. So we're going to have to go through all of this over again, and we're going to have to try not to chip in. Okay, so that was a miserable failure. We kept getting the back pin at Merion 1, which is just a really hard hole to show you anything useful at all. So we'll go across to Wolf, and we'll try something there instead. This is an interesting green. There's all sorts of stuff around here. 200 and it's going to play about 265, this one, which is a little bit more than that. I want to be about there. Just bang it in there, and then we'll go from there. Ideally, that's just through the back. Yeah, perfect. Right. So here's the one where the green runs away from you. A few of you have been playing full shots from off the green. It's almost impossible to control that out of the rough. You will either leave it in the crap in front of the green, or you will roll straight down the hill beyond it. If you do that, if you play the pitch a little bit left to right, break by the look of it. I've been a bit lazy and not really bothering to do that. Just check the. I mean, I know this one is fast. It rolls away from you. We want to land this about 5 or so yards, 6 yards, and just run it down. It's a 12-speed green, so that would get us to roughly about there. Yep, landed at sort of 6 yards. Just trundle it down, and we were too lazy to read the break, and so we aimed too far left. That gives you an idea of what we're trying to do. We'll take a mulligan and we'll play a flop shot. Again, same sort of idea. We know what a brake's like now, so we don't get caught out by that. We look to aim. As I say, you have to aim a couple of grids left for flops. We want to hit this about 12. It's about there. Down there, this one. Ooh. Wow. My iPad completely missed. Do you hear that? I clicked the ding and it decided to react way later. Wow. But as you can see, it's quite a forgiving shot. I mean, it sort of ended up reasonably close. We'll try that again. I mean, that was just freaking weird. That was just really freaking weird. There we go. This time we hit the ding, and it should just trundle down quite nicely. Again, if you can get the ball rolling towards the hole, there's always a great chance of them going in. Get into this sort of position in either this bunker coming down at this pin here, or this one coming at the back pin quite a lot. The most important thing to know is exactly how far your ball carries with a flop. Flop is the shot you will use the most often out of bunkers. Mine will carry 7 yards. On a sort of a normal amount of elevation, which this is, it'll maybe land somewhere between 6 and 7. We're going up 4 feet, right? A little bit of right and left. The wind's going that way as well, so we won't aim quite so far left. So if this is going to land somewhere between 6 and 7 yards, it's going to roll a little bit extra. We probably want to hit it about there and just trap it up in the air. It'll land about 6. And it'll roll towards the hole. There you go, landed about 6. It's going to roll 3. There you go. So just know how far it carries. We'll take a mulligan there. So I'll demonstrate. I'm not aiming at the hole here. Anyway, just watch. I'll hit this. It'll fly. I mean, the most important thing is that it consistently does the same. It's flown 7 yards. That's all you need to know there. And it allows you to, if you've got 6 to carry the edge of the bunker, it just allows you to play that with a lot of confidence. So I ran on a little bit more than we thought, didn't it? So you probably want to land it about 5. It's about there. It's not linear. Oh, full shot. Whoops. Yeah, remember to change to the flop, don't hit full. Sack the caddy. Don't ever listen to the caddy. Caddy just tells you all sorts of lies. It's not linear. If this is 7 to here, this is not 80% of 7. It's kind of near to 4.5, 5. It just is. There you go, 4.5, 5. And there you go. And it's rolling towards the hole. It's something that you would expect to hold. Shall we try a longer bunker shot? I just don't know how to find. Might be easier if we spin it around from here. There we go. We want to be aiming in here. Put in there, leave ourselves a longer one, 9 yards. So we know that flies 7. We're going downhill, maybe a bit to the left. Just give that a whack. It should go about 8. There we go, 8. Quite predictable. Quite easy to decide what to do. Now, oddly, when you hit it into bunkers, it often plugs when you do that sort of thing. 50-60 is not a normal lie. Normally you get 30-40s. I'm tempted not to even show you this, but yeah, whatever. Let's show you anyway. So we're going up quite a big hill. That's going to take it to about 16. We've got to carry here. This is the most. I'm going to leave the flag in here. It's going to annoy me without the flag in. We've got to carry that rubbish there. It will run. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to stop this in time. It's about 16. We've got to hit it. Coming out of 50-60, heaven only knows. I'll probably hit it 20, low 20s, something like that. Flop doesn't come out of really cruddy lies very well, so I think if we hit it about, here, it is likely to be fairly safe. Yeah. Key things to know, sort of have a good feel for how far it's going to carry. So let's put this into a better, slightly more appealing place. Okay, this is a more normal lie. So wind right to left, brake right to left. See, 8 yards to there. We're not going to make it with the. Flop with that club. So we're going to have to use this bigger one. And we can probably play this pretty full. I'll put the flag back in so you can see what I'm doing. I usually take it out so I don't hit it, and invariably misses when you hit the flag. And that one should go. I mean, you can't stop it from there, but you can sort of see the idea. We've carried it onto just over the ridge onto the green, and it'll run away. What else would I want to show you from here? What else would I want to show you? I wonder if that would work. Let's do tournament greens. It's something like that. Try and roll it right down to the front. Should keep rolling and rolling and rolling, and probably just off the front. Oh, we're still on the green. How did that stop there? Well, in that case, we'll show you this shot. I think this will work on here. Which way is that breaking? I want to aim over here somewhere. Can't put any spin on the ball with this. Going slightly uphill, 24 yards. If we hit this about 85%, it should carry that ridge quite nicely and just bounce up to the hole. And that's just one you just got to be able to feel. It wasn't a shot I was meaning to show you, but it was probably the easiest one from there, once you know what you're doing. Okay, so hopefully you've taken a few things out of that. Stick the questions either on the video or alternatively in the club chat, and yeah, hope that's useful. Thanks for watching.